So you're thinking about moving to Dania Beach, Florida, or maybe Fort Lauderdale and the surrounding areas. In this video, we're going to discuss the pros and cons of living in Dania Beach. Let's get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Dania Beach, Florida, then make sure to subscribe down below as well as tap on that bell for notifications so you're the first to be notified about the current real estate market in the area. My name is Adela Philipson. We get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking for help to make their move to Dania Beach or maybe Fort Lauderdale and the surrounding areas, and we absolutely love it. Whether it's 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information is down below in the description so we can help you move to Dania Beach or Fort Lauderdale and the surrounding areas. So we're discussing the pros and cons of Dania Beach today. Now, if you haven't heard of Dania Beach is a small, quaint town located between Fort Lauderdale and Hollywood. I recommend checking out this video in which I do walk you through Dania Beach in detail where everything is located. Let's talk about the cons first. The first major con is the school system within this town. Since it is a small town, there aren't a lot of options. There's only 2 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and if you have any children that have to go to high school, they would have to go to South Broward High School in Hollywood, or possibly a school in Fort Lauderdale. There are options as far as private if you want to go that route, but in terms of public, there's a school, Dania Elementary. That one, according to greatschools.org, does have a 7 out of 10. The other elementary school doesn't have that good of a rating, and Olson is about average school rating. Another con is that Dania Beach borders the southern part of the Fort Lauderdale and Hollywood airport. So if you are in that northern part of Dania Beach, you will hear planes taking off and landing every 4 or 5 minutes. It's very loud, especially if you're in that northern part. You may still hear some of it if you are in the central or maybe southern part of Dania Beach. But for myself, particularly, I live in Fort Lauderdale, and yeah, I hear airplanes here and there, but it's not anything I pay attention to or really notice or think it's of annoyance. But if you're going to be in Dania Beach and that northern part, that is going to be very loud. Last con for Dania Beach is half the town consists of people who are renting. So whether they're moving every year, 2 years, 3 years, or more, it can be a bit difficult if you're looking to make that connection or that long-lasting bond. Pros. The first pro of Dania Beach is the attractions. It is a small town, but surprisingly enough, they have a lot to do for their residents. Not only do they have the Dania Beach Pier, where fishing is a great spot, they also have the paddle and kayaking park right next to it. They have their own casino located right on Dania Beach Boulevard, as well as the new Dania Point Shopping Center, which features over 140 retail shops, and that includes movie theater, bowling, comedy theater, restaurant. The second pro is the cost of purchasing a home is less expensive in Dania Beach. Let's pretend you're looking at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, about 2,000 square feet. You'd be looking at about $350 a square foot, which would be $700,000. If you were to go up just 10 minutes north to Fort Lauderdale, that same house, you would be looking at $500 a square feet, which would be $1 million. So just a 10-minute difference in driving a couple miles away, it's less expensive to be in Dania Beach. The last pro of Dania Beach is its location. It's very easy to go to other major attractions, whether they are in Fort Lauderdale or Hollywood. You are near the beach, so it's very easy to enjoy the beach, go to other cities. The freeway is nearby, whether it's the 95 freeway or the 595, which can take you all the way out to Naples. It's very easy to get to Miami or Palm Beach or whatever it may be, so its location is perfect. Whether you want to go to IKEA or Costco, it's just from the 595 freeway, it's easy to get to. The Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino is not far either. If you want to go golfing, there are multiple golf courses around in the area just west of Dania Beach. Now, we did discuss, of course, the pros and cons of Dania Beach, and I just want to point out that they may be personal. For example, the airport. It may be a con, but for some it may be a pro. If you have that occupation where you're constantly having to fly in and out for work, that just might work for you. Or maybe you are looking to rent and you want to kind of check out the area without having the more expensive rent in Fort Lauderdale, but you can access the city very easily. Then maybe looking at Dania Beach is another great option. So it all depends. Now, if you want to see the live footage where I show you around Dania Beach, I did do a video. I'll put it right here, so make sure to check that out. If you enjoyed the video and want to learn more about Dania Beach or any other cities and neighborhoods surrounding Fort Lauderdale and the greater area, then make sure to subscribe down below, as well as tap on the bell for notifications so you're the first to be notified about the current real estate market.